Welcome back, stats people. Now we're going to go from having arranged our data here for cars with or without airbags, and we're going to input it into Fathom, which is going to help us do a number of statistical analyses. So first step in Fathom, always, those of us that are rusty, is to pull down a collection. Okay, into this collection, you're going to right click, you're going to add new cases. Okay, and cases are number of rows, or data observations, if you will. So I'm looking here and I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to start by doing the no airbag one. So if I've got, let's see, 2 through 18, I think that's about like 16 data points. So I'm going to add 16 cases to collection number 1. Okay, and you got those like golden eggs in there. I don't know what that means. So then what you're going to do is pull down a table. It's important to pull the table down having highlighted collection 1. So let me do that again. If you just pull down a table, it's nothing. Okay, but if you highlight the collection, drag down a table, bada bing. Okay, then what we're going to do is we've got to name our columns. Okay, might be kind of neat to have a column, if you're really doing this, to have a column for each vehicle. So vehicle type. And then obviously we want a column for the variable that we're analyzing, which is number of fatalities per vehicle. So I'm going to say fatalities. Okay, so now you've got your data table. I'm not going to require that you enter in the vehicle, but you could if you wanted. You'd say, okay, Acura Integra, which I think is the first one, yeah. And then what you're going to do is you're just going to cruise on down your list here, and you've kind of got to do it by hand, okay? But I'm just going to input the number of fatalities so on and so forth until I filled all of them up. Okay. What's interesting about this is there are actually 17 numbers. Okay, 17 data points. So what I've got to do is I can go to Control. I can always add a new case. So I'm going to add one case so that I have 17 data points. Okay. Now you've seen, or you will see when you finish it, that you've got this nice data table here with number of accidents for all the different cars with no airbags. You'll also notice that I named the collection. Let's do that. Let's name the collection. So to name the collection, you can double click, and we're going to name it No Airbags, because this is a collection of vehicles with no airbags. All right. So again, once you've got all of your data input, you can click on No Airbag. You pull down Graph. Okay. Fathom's very nice. Doesn't assume what you're interested in graphing on which axis. We're interested in doing a number line plot. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're just going to drag accidents, which is the variable that we're looking at, and we're going to drop that under our X attribute. Okay, so again, I grab it here, accidents, drop here, bada bing. That seems to resemble a dot or a number line plot. Okay, you can play around with the scale. You can make it bigger. Also of note, since I'm asking you guys to sort of write up a little response within Fathom, you can type in Fathom and just sort of leave it there. So answer to problem 4 here. If you've got questions, make some noise on Canvas.